Hello everybody, just posting a few stories to let people know that I'm live. I'm super late because actually OBS was not working, so I had to check and correct a few things, but it was completely my fault because yesterday I was messing with it, trying to record something for the first video for Druids, so yeah, that was totally on me, but I don't know, I messed it up, I don't know how. I'm just gonna have a snack while I wait for people to join us. And today I'm gonna be working on some concepts for Unblessed. Since I started late, I would like to go on for a little bit more. Let's see how it goes. Sorry for the noises. I'm just gonna grab a bite for this. Sorry, this is probably very annoying, but I really needed a snack. Okay, I'm ready. Just need to grab my pen. Okay, now I'm good to go. Okay, so today I'm working on another character for the game Unblessed. I have my reference board ready here. I'm just gonna put it a bit at the bottom like there so you can see it. And it's a collection of images just to gather the vibe of this character. And as usual, I'm just gonna take a few notes on the document, so I have some info to refer to, and maybe in another color that I can see. Okay, so this character still has no proper name, but for now we call it the Emissary. So that's the name that we are gonna use. And I I did these sketches a while ago, and this one over here, it's the vibe that we are going for. So I will probably sketch a few more things, but this is one sketch that I'm gonna use for sure. Just need to maybe change a few things. But I think, yeah, I think this one's pretty good. I want to start with like some other poses. I'm thinking if I can put down something more for the character, just to define it with a few words. Oh, sorry, I have no voice today. So Oh, hi, the chat demon. Hello. I'm good. Started a bit late and OBS was not working, so I had to solve a few issues, but finally I'm here. How are you? All good? Today I'm working on some more characters for the game Unblessed. Just trying to put down some definitions for this character. Oh, hello, Melon Soul Blood. Hello. I'm gonna start watching a show called Shogun. Oh, you might have heard of it. Yes, yeah. I worked on Shogun. I still have to watch it, but I've heard only good things, so that's for sure on my list. Nice. Hope you are liking it so far. I can't. Extravagant. Okay. It's built a really nice, exciting atmosphere. Nice. Yeah, I've really heard only positive opinions from people that watched the Shogun, and I'm really happy. It was a nice project to work on. Probably one of the best so far. Yeah, because I mean I'm passionate about like history, so that was really fun to have to like actually learn about some Japanese architecture. Hello, Cree. Hello. Hi. Welcome. So yeah, Shogun was a really good one. I need to like do like I don't know 1 month subscription and just like binge watch it, because I usually don't watch a lot of like movies or series, so I don't have any like subscriptions, but for that one I will make an exception. Okay. Sorry, my voice is so bad now. I don't know why. Okay, so I don't have a lot about this character. We know that he's oh my voice. Sorry. It's going. Oh well. So he's elegant and not very like extravagant. He doesn't want to like be perceived too much. Know that he works for the regime that controls the city where the video game is set. So yeah, so far we don't know a lot. We are still putting down ideas, and Marco, basically the director of the game, is still writing about this character. It will probably be of some importance, let's say. So I'm curious to know what he will do, but for now we wanted to put down some ideas for at least for the look, and we were really inspired by this actor. I can never remember the name, but this actor in like Crimson Peak. So that's the vibe, and then I have other things because we needed to look a bit more sort of futuristic, a bit more modern. the sketch that I have here, I've done it, I think, maybe last year. And this was, yeah, this was going in the right direction. So I think I will probably work on that a little bit more. But now I want to put down some other poses, and I really like the references. I really like these one. It's still a good pose to show the clothes and the design, but it's a bit more dynamic, like being between one step and the other. So I think I'm gonna take that as inspiration. And yeah, maybe he's adjusting his sleeves there. Probably he will be very tall person, and we are still trying to understand the face, like how it would look like. We really like for the hair the look of slick hair at the back and a bit longer, kind of like what's going on in this sketch over here and what's on this reference over here, something like that. But still don't know how he looks like, so I will probably have to do portrait as well. Oh, that's fun. I was gonna say, watching Shogun and looking at their outfits and environment, I was wondering how much homework a concept artist had to do. Yeah. So I worked on the environments and specifically on the look of the city of Osaka, and there was quite a lot of research that we had to do, and the client, so the people that were actually making the series and shooting, they actually provided a few documents, and we even had a meeting with one of their basically like history experts, and they put together a few documents that we had to go through, and just with all the information condensed and trying to understand the overall look. And because drawing, if you don't know the rules, like the things that were available at the time, you could add in your drawings something that wasn't, like, that didn't exist. So you always have to be careful, especially in that project that really wanted to follow the historical accuracy as much as possible. So they were really prepared, and yeah, we had to read quite a few documents. But yeah, that was fun for me. And yeah, learning new things, and then I was able to add them to the concepts. That was nice. Yeah, it's fascinating. Hello, Marco. Hello, hello. Yeah, I like that part. I worked actually my very first job as a concept artist. I worked for the Nottingham Museum for an exhibition about Robin Hood, and that also was an exhibition from a museum, so everything had to be very accurate. And we had like 2 or 3 meetings with the curators of the museums just to make sure that even the colors that we used for the clothes of the characters were correct, because some colors in like medieval times had some peculiar meanings, so you couldn't use any color. So even small things like that you have to consider, and especially if it's like something for a museum where they're supposed to be for learning and then teaching. So that was the goal, was to be super specific. Okay, this, I think it needs some correction in the torso. And I also want to try a different pose. Okay, something like this could work. I really like the pose of the sketch that I had already here. This one, I think that's a good like standing pose. So maybe I will try to revisit the other sketch that I have here. That's more like from the side, like the vibe of that one as well. So I think I'm gonna try and redo that. Okay, let's make another layer. Okay, so pose like that from this side. Maybe I will try. Let's look into the other side. I imagine him like having some sort of like, how can I say, like it's very authoritarian looking, like in his poses, and he's very composed. So that's why I imagine him being very elegant in the poses. Maybe with the Yeah, the arms behind the back. Maybe just one arm and the other one, maybe it's like closing the jacket, something like that. Is this character in a high position of power? Yes, basically this character works for the regime that controls basically the dictators that control the city where the game is settled, and we don't know yet if he's like completely on their side or not. He's one of those characters that you can basically you can't trust him, because it may look like maybe he's helping you, but maybe actually he has like other motives. But yes, he's very, very powerful, but I think he's one of those characters that don't want to show their wealth and their power too much. So he's not like super in your face, but you're basically a bit unsure about his behavior, and it's probably like a bit fearsome as well. Like he's very like probably quiet, and he lives in the rich part of the city where everyone is so like over the top, even with their clothes, and everything is so extravagant, and he's very, very elegant. Probably he will dress like monochrome, maybe black with like some hints of color here and there. So he's sort of like that like goth figure at the party, at the like 70s party, and then there's like your goth friend that actually doesn't want to dress with 70s clothes. Hello, Brother Manatee. Hello. So yeah, very imposing figure. I love him already. Yes, actually, he's my favorite character from the game. So that's why I couldn't resist, probably. And like last year, I already did a few sketches, even before we knew a few more details about him. But yeah, he's my favorite one as well. I love these sorts of characters where you don't know if you can trust them or not. Maybe they're just playing their own game. So in the end, maybe they actually go against you in a way, but you can't blame them. So you're like, but I understand you, man. Yeah. There you go. Small nose. But yeah, I really like these poses. I think these like side pose really would look good with like a longer coat, something like that, which is probably the vibe that we want for him. Nice. And pose 2. Let me rename some of the layers before everything gets out of control. Pose 1. Okay, let me save and grab some coffee. Okay. Whoop. Nope. just gonna work on a little bit more on this like second pose. Okay. I think I want him to look a bit slimmer. I have been working on the first video for YouTube to just do a short introduction of my personal project, and actually I'm really close to have at least the visual part ready. I have to do the voiceover because I did a couple of tries, but I had a few technical problems and a few other problems just because it's so hard to record the voiceover. But I should have that ready in a short time, because I thought it would be ready in maybe June, but I think I will be able to actually have it ready next week. So that's good, because it's just a very short video to basically say like who I am, and I'm working on this personal project and I'm gonna do this and that. Join me. Thank you. that's the summary, but more like interesting than that. And after that, I would like to make short videos showing and explaining different parts of the lore of my project. Let's see how it goes, because I think that will be useful also for me, just to keep track of all the things that I'm creating. So yeah, let's see how it turns out. The voiceover part is the most difficult part for me, but I think the more I do it, the better it will get. Yes, my channel will be focused on that. I will still, because right now I'm using it to upload the VODs of the Twitch streams, because I really like to watch back and see like how to improve and all the things that I did, since Twitch erases the videos after like 7 days. But yeah, I would like to start putting out videos about my project, because for this game for Unblessed, there's the channel of the studio. So there, Marco, the writer and director, usually posts shorts and a few videos, and we will probably work on more videos explaining the game. But on my channel, yeah, I would like to talk about Druides. I like the idea of having a few videos out. I tried to do videos years ago, but I didn't know how to... I didn't know where to go with that. I think I tried the usual, like more like not vlog, but like an art studio vlog type of video, and it wasn't really for me. I think I prefer to use the videos to actually tell a story and show what I'm working on, and yeah, and share my ideas, and let's see what people think, rather than like having the camera pointing at me and showing like my daily life and things like that. It's not really interesting. I think showing the project and the world building, it's a bit more interesting. Just need to correct this fit, and then I think this is all right. Yeah, this could work for now as like a mannequin to dress up. And I think I'll do the same on these other poses, so then I can come back to the very first one, refinish that one, and then I can start with some ideas for the clothes. In fact, I'm gonna erase these like cloak from here, because I can always come back to it later. I think this is probably a bit too elongated. There you go. The head works fine. Okay. I've been working a lot lately, not like freelance gigs or anything. I actually, right now, the reason why I have time to do these streams and prepare videos and things like that, it's actually because I'm unemployed. So I'm trying to use my time wisely and just produce a lot of things, even though I would like to be able to keep streaming even when I will find another job or another gig, because I really like it, and I don't know, I find it really fun and also useful, because I have these hours that I can dedicate myself to drawing for my projects. So I hope I will be able to do it. But yeah, as I was saying, I feel that I'm working even more now because I'm doing all these things, and even though I'm having fun, especially the part where I need to prepare things for social media, etc., it's a full-time job. So you're not planning to open up commissions? I'm actually always I'm always open for commissions, but I mean, like, right now I'm looking more for maybe like a freelance position with a client. If I have someone like reach out for a commission, I actually did one. I think it was last year for a friend of a friend. It was to draw his D&D character. I had so much fun. It was great. So I should like probably mention on my social media that I'm always open for that kind of commission because it's so fun. But yeah, at the moment I'm just looking for like a job in a game studio or like tech or wherever they need wherever they need concept artists. But yeah, I'm always open for commission. I should mention that. But yeah, I'm doing so many things that I feel that I'm working like 3 jobs, and I really want to like stop and play some video games, but I'm always like, no, I should draw stuff and do stuff. Oh, I have like videos to edit for my socials, and I've been waiting for someone who's here now. Gotta go, keep it up. Oh, thank you, Demon. Have a nice day. See you next time. Cheers. But yeah, I just want to like take some time off, and even like in the evenings, and play some games. I should really do that. But sometimes I feel like if I don't like prepare the videos for socials, I and then don't have anything to post, and I don't know, it feels like I'm losing track of things. But actually, if I just take, I don't know, an hour or 2 in the evening just to play some games, nothing will happen. Apart from the fact that I will be probably less stressed. It's so fun. So fun to be an artist in the social media era. Okay, this arm looks strange. I'm gonna flip the screen. Let's see. No stressing at all. Yeah, no. Actually, no. Doing like 6 different jobs and having the time of just one person. It's fine. Everything is going well. But yeah, trying to use my time now that I have a lot of free time, let's say. So just trying to use it as much as possible, so that results in like having no free time. I don't know what this hand is looking like. Let's ignore that. So I'm still trying to figure out the pose. I'm just gonna do it like this, and probably he will have his hands probably inside the coat of the jacket. Oh yeah, probably it will go that way. Something like this. Okay, today is not a good day for hands, apparently. So just going to hide the hand as much as possible. Just gonna flip the screen again. Okay, it's fine. It looks like a grappling hook, but it's fine. It's fine. It serves the purpose. It's also the arm that's a bit strange, because it's very tilted. I should have a mirror close by so I can, when I have these strange poses, I can just do them and see myself. Maybe if I do something like this. Yeah, okay. Let's there you go, that's fine. Now I'm gonna duplicate this one and I want to come back to it because I was probably really into doing the face, which is not a bad face, but then I didn't do anything to like the legs or yeah. I think the proportions are good, but probably I'm just gonna redo the legs a little bit. I saved the copyright, yeah, okay, because I quite like the design of these clothes, but I just wanted to have a base with this pose right now so I can build more designs on top of it. Okay. Don't like this curve, this is too much. Oh, hello, Radical. Hello, welcome, welcome. We are designing a new character for the game Unblessed. Just putting down some poses, so then I can draw a few designs for the clothes. Yeah, everything's going well. I had to start a little bit later today because I had a last minute appointment, and then actually OBS was not working, so I had like a minor panic attack. But it was totally my fault because yesterday I was trying to record a few things and I probably like touched something inside the program. But yeah, now it's working again. Phew. But yeah, just trying to put these poses down for this character, and I had a couple of sketches done for him like last year or the year before, but now I'm just revisiting and trying to establish a look for him. I like this face, so I'll probably keep that, and maybe then I'll try a few alternatives. Okay. Hope your day is going well, Radical. Whoa, no, that's too much. My mistake. Eraser, please. Yes. Okay. Probably redo a couple of lines here. The jaw is too much there. Shoulder is too big. Don't want him to be super bulky. Yeah, I like the face, but I'm noticing a few mistakes here and there, so I'll probably redo it. Like this ear is too high up. Can just take it and just move it down a little bit. Okay, much better. And the arms as well, don't want them to be too much. Yeah, I really like this pose. I think it's the best one to show the clothes, but I'm still happy that I tried a couple of different options. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Okay, just gonna have some coffee. And oh, thank you, Radical. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, and I think now I can start having some fun with like some clothes design. I really like this pose too. I think for now, maybe just because on this one with the arms are hiding a little bit of the clothes, so I'll probably use this one as a base because I think it's easier to show. And I really like the face. I think the face works quite well. Probably I'll need to correct a few proportions here and there. I'm eager to start on the costume ideas as well. But I keep like seeing things that I want to correct. I think for now this is fine. Yeah, okay, let's leave it at that. And pose. Let's see. Which one? Okay, so the original sketch is right here, and I don't mind this design, this like long coat. I remember it was heavily inspired by one reference. I don't think I have it saved anymore, but I want to try something different. I really like the idea of the longer coat, so probably that will be present in the new designs, but really want to try a few different things. Oh, thank you, Radical. Yes, I really like the coat, and this character works basically for the regime, so for the government, let's say. So he will probably be dressed very elegantly, but he also needs to look not scary, but a bit menacing, let's say, in an elegant way. Looks like something from Dune. Oh, yeah, you're right. I can easily imagine someone even like this could be something that Paul could wear like before going to Arrakis. A little bit also from Matrix. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Like the longer coats. Yeah, I think you're both right. Like it's a mix of the two. Yeah, probably the influences that are, I don't know, in my brain. But yeah, that's the vibe, I will say, because it needs to be slightly futuristic, but not too much. It's not super like high-tech sci-fi. So I think that's the right direction. I would really like to try with like maybe a jacket, like a yeah, a jacket, maybe with bigger sleeves. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna put down the opacity on this one so I can concentrate, because I really like the idea of a jacket. Maybe with like a higher neck. And maybe the jacket comes down a little bit, so it's a longer, sort of like a shorter coat or a long jacket. Let's see. And really like the details of these jackets here. Really like those, so maybe I can add something similar to this one. And he could, I don't know if like something that closes the jacket here could be a good idea. I think I'm just gonna be a bit messier with the sketch, because if not I tend to get lost in the details and I lose the big picture. So I'm just gonna use like a bigger brush. Maybe this could be a bit long. It could even be cut like that, like at an angle. That's very sci-fi. Don't know if maybe it's too much. Yeah, I like the decorations here, the lines. And for the sleeves, maybe instead of like very tight fitting, could be something a bit more loose. Let's see, I don't know if that could work. This card is essentially an emissary for the high rank of the regime. He's sent to survey and overlook whatever needs to be reported, but at some point in the plot he decides to pull a few strings himself to steer the happening a bit in his favor, but also against those who rule in the high ranks themselves. He's no good or bad, yes, he just knows a lot of shit. Thank you so much, Marco, for the summary about the character. Yeah, that's actually how I described it earlier. Like he's neither like good or bad. He's the typical character that will probably help you at some point, but then he will do something that's actually against you, but you're like, but I don't understand you, but I like you anyway, so I'm not gonna say anything. Or at least it's the type of character that I really like, so I usually tend to, I don't know, forgive when it's like a character like that, like, but it's him, he is like that. But yeah, that's a really nice description, thank you very much. And here I'm just fighting with sleeves, trying to understand if I want like tight, because I think some like bigger sleeves will look better. He's the representation of everything has a price. Yes, exactly. I think that if I want the sleeves like that, I will lose the belt thing. Because at that point I would like the jacket to come down more straight instead of fitting to the body. I think it will look a bit more balanced. So it probably has like some kind of closure, maybe even like Velcro, something like that inside. I think it works better this way. Let's see up here. Maybe he has like a fancy brooch of some kind, or maybe like some kind of button. And it's maybe it's something sparkly. Okay. Okay, I don't mind this design, but I'm not super sold on it. Maybe here it will be at least a little bit tailored to the body. Yeah, it's not bad. But yeah, it doesn't have the flare of the longer coat. I think this will be more like day jacket. Yeah, you agree. Yes, I think this is like okay, just the coat, and the other one is like a coat. So it's more like peculiar, and the other one it's something that maybe you could see a lot of people wearing. This is the guy for the long coats. Yes, yeah, absolutely. But as always, it's good to try different things, so we know that the longer coat is the way to go for this character. Just wanted to try and give him like some higher boots. I think with this short coat this would work very well. Even to put him in a slightly out of time mood when you see him. Oh yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah, I really like that. The fact that he dresses a little bit, yeah, out of time, different from the other people. But this design, we could use it for another character. that could be a good idea. And for this one, yeah, I think keeping that long coat is the way to go. Just gonna design it again using the pose, the body that I have here, so I can probably like define it a little bit better. So the just gonna take a sip of water. Okay, so oops. I imagine him also wearing gloves. Maybe not always, but sometimes. I don't know. Another thing that it shows that he's, as you said, Marco, out of time. Really like the idea of him having some very elegant gloves. Okay, trying to understand. How did I design this coat? Okay, so it's like an overcoat. It's very open on the sides, and it probably closes. Okay. Too much, too tilted. I think it will be more like straight down like that. And then he has some sort of like, how do you call it, like a tabard at the front here. Maybe I will make it a bit more straight down, and then it curves and it flares out a little bit, something like that. I'm starting to think about the trousers and their design. Maybe even the trousers that I was sketching for the other coat. Maybe something like that could work here too. With the boots, I think. Why not? Something like that. Let's try it. I'm just gonna do the sketch for the trousers on another layer, so if I change my mind, it's a bit easier. I think I will leave the design of the boots for now because I will need some references. I'm just gonna sketch the shape for the trousers, and let's see if this style works or if maybe something more tight fitting will work better. Maybe the boots could be a bit like shorter, more not so tall. Gonna try with something like in between. I think these size and these boots work a little bit better than the very high ones or shorter ones. And the puffy trousers, I think those are a good vibe. I'm gonna create a mask on the body sketch, so all the lines don't confuse me. Yeah, this way I can see the shapes better. Yeah, I think this works because it has this the coat that I will probably leave with a very like uniform color, and all the detail will be in the sleeves and the trousers. I think that works well. Yeah, so you have these like textured areas and these very slick parts of the costume, and I think it creates a contrast that is very balanced. So that's really like it. Yeah, I think this is the way to go for him. I just need to find some boots that could work. I mean, these ones from the reference are very very normal standard boots. Something like that could very well work. Just gonna open up a few references here on Pinterest. Let's see. Just need something to take inspiration for the shape. I think these are a good reference. Let's see. Just gonna drag a few images on my board. These are modern, but also these could work, but without the laces, like having more like a leather boot. Let's see if I can find something. Okay. This one, but just for the image of the front of the boot. In fact, I'm going to do something like that. And just have the parts that are useful to me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use a mix of these two as a reference for mostly for the shape. See, we enter Bloodborne territory. Oh no! Oh no. Yeah, in fact, I was searching for like Victorian leather boots. But there's not a lot of images coming up for more masculine boots. It's all like very feminine with the heels. But yeah, these are proper like hunter boots. Let me see, I'm just opening my board so I have more references on my other screen. But yeah, I think for the shape, the general shape of the boot, these are fine. Leather is a fabric highly unavailable in this world. Yes, yeah, I know, but I need to call it in some way when I search for references. But yeah, we don't have basically we don't have leather in any like a natural fabric in this setting. So every time I say leather, you have to think about PU leather, so loads of plastic. But right now I'm not like looking for the texture of the garment. I'm just looking for the shapes. So for this, the leather boots will work. Yeah, door snippets. Yeah, absolutely. And that actually, it's a really interesting point that presents some challenges when trying to design clothes, because like when you draw the clothes is not a real problem, but when it will be the part where maybe I need to do some refined concepts and render with color, that will be more challenging, because I need to choose like some substitutes for things that maybe like commonly they will be made of leather, cotton, linen, so they will react differently even for like the folds. But yeah, I think that makes it fun. It will be probably more challenging when these clothes will need to be built in 3D, because of the actual textures, and make like everything react correctly to the light. Tell me what, yeah. Well, I'm just drawing them, so I will say, well, good luck. But yeah, that's why I wanted to, as soon as I need to, sorry, I'm just drinking some water. As soon as I will do some more refined concepts, I want to provide like images swatches of alternatives for the materials, because at least a good thing is that there are alternatives, and if you need like sturdy fabrics or like more flowy, everything can be replicated with the polyester fabrics, so it will not be too difficult. Probably everything will be a bit more shiny. That's the thing. But yeah, I will try to do my part and be as helpful as possible. But yeah, the images are very useful for the shape, because that doesn't change much if these are like made of leather or plastic. They won't have the, like, as I said, the texture, so not the wear and tear of the leather. But in this stage of the design, we don't care about that. It's just general shapes. You're doing great. Oh, thank you very much. A lot of rubber, a lot of plastic, a lot of acrylic and gummy sheet. Imagine the smell of sweat. Oh, that makes me think. I have an idea about that, since the game is settled in a city. Of course, there will be a lot of advertisements and posters around, and maybe one of like the biggest companies, it's like a deodorant company. And like perfumes and personal hygiene. So I'm already imagining the posters of the deodorant. Precisely, yes. yeah, I need to write that down. But yeah, okay, I like the shape of these boots. I think these work great for him. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming. No? No, okay, I've lost it. Okay, so yeah, instead of the laces, because I like the slick look of like nothing on the front of the boots, maybe he can have like a zip at the side, so I'm just gonna indicate that because it will finish around here. So let me just indicate it with the tiny stroke. Yeah, pretty happy with this design here. I think it really was the one that worked the best. And I think in the sketch I have this line in the center. I don't know if I want to add it here. I don't mind the one here. I don't know, still up for debate. Just gonna correct the line art here a little bit. If we are happy with this design, I think it would be great to do a few color tests, so we can see which like palette could work on him. It won't be like full of different colors or anything like that. He will be pretty monochrome, but with maybe like some small details here and there. These arms are a little bit too big, so I want to indicate that it finishes there. Okay. Nice. I think I'm gonna hide the lines here as well, so we can see the boots a little bit better. And I'm gonna merge this one because I'm happy with that design for the trousers and the boots, and I'm going to draw a bit better the hands and the face is fine, especially if I have it, yeah, if I have it like that, you can see it better. Just gonna hide a few more lines. Oops, too much. Brush. I think that's fine for now. Okay, I'm just gonna hide this one and this one. Just gonna duplicate these because I want to do a couple of different tries with the color. So let me just and test one. There you go. So to make my life easier, I'm gonna create a base with like a solid color. Let's choose something fun. And so then I can use a clipping mask, so just draw, well, paint the different colors on top of these base. Yeah, I'm gonna do the head as well, even though I still need to redraw it, but just to give it maybe like a skin color. And I usually do this by hand, especially if I'm doing like a character, because it's it's quicker, because if I have to use the selection, usually there's always like some issues, and what happens to me is I keep like losing the selection. So in the end, it's quicker for me to do it by hand. And one thing that I usually do on Procreate, because there it works, and here in Photoshop it's a renowned bug that's been like that for like years and years, is the fact that you could like draw just the edges, so then the inside you could select it and then fill it up. But what ends up happening is this. So you always like either have to remember to modify the selection, or you just do it by hand. Because like doing all the edges really well and going around the piece, and then just want to fill it, and maybe you forget about expanding the selection, or maybe like you expanded it but it's still like it is not so precise, and you still have problems, and then you have to fill it up by hand, all those like small pixels that they didn't get filled with color. So in the end you're just like, okay, F it, I'm doing it everything by hand. And in Procreate that technique works really well. Just go around the edges and then you fill it up and boom, it's perfect. Not on Photoshop. Oh well, it's fine. You still have alternatives. Look, we are almost done with the base. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I find it relaxing. It's kind of like a coloring book. I think the first test for the colors, it will probably be mostly black, because I think that will work, but I still want to try a few different things. Okay, now I'm gonna use this one as a base. I'm just gonna take my board and just look at the, yeah, most of the references are just like black clothing, and the differences are in the shininess of the different fabrics, or some like gold details, some red details. Yeah, let's see. I'll do the first one in black, and then the other ones we will see. Just gonna choose skin color. Okay. Skin. Now I'm trying to think. Just to I think these kind of like a shirt and the trousers will be very similar. I think that could be an idea. And then the coat will have a slight different finish. The boots could be actually, maybe it will be very dark and a bit shiny. Let me try. Gonna give a base, like a dark base for the boots. Let's see. It's difficult to work with like a black outfit because you still want to give it a bit variation, but it all looks the same. Okay, my cat was sleeping behind me and I didn't realize. I just see her now because I think she's, yeah, she wants to get out of the room. Oh, thank you, Marco. I'm so glad you like it. Thank you for coming. See you next time. And I'm just gonna open the door for my cat, because otherwise she will go crazy. Okay, done. And I love the fact that she doesn't understand how doors work. And this door opens on the inside of the room, and she will stand right in front of it waiting for me to open it, but I can't because there's her fat figure is in front of the door. Okay. Cat. I would love to be a cat, at least for one day, just to see what it's like to just sleep, eat, and just scream. That's all my cat does. Okay, I like these colors. I think it might need some details or something. I'm craving something shiny, maybe metallic on the front, just to break it up a little bit. Like this reference over here, the gold zipper. Maybe he could have like a zipper for this coat. I'm gonna try to add it on another layer so I can change my mind. Let me see. Yeah, something that's and maybe it continues as a decoration here, kind of like the original concept, that it had like a line. I don't know. What about something that's just on the bottom? Because if on the top part, the center is some kind of closure, like a zipper, and the sides are just decoration, and maybe in this like central tabard we only have the decoration. Okay. That's more balanced. Okay, I don't mind this. I'm just gonna try to take this one and make it a little bit longer, because I think that could work a bit better. Okay. Okay, I don't mind this. I think I'm gonna add actually I really like for these ones to be a little bit darker. I think it would work better. And on the okay, actually, just because it's so dark, so it's so difficult to see, I'm just gonna make these areas that are at the back of the cloak, I'm gonna make them a bit darker. Because I think, actually, let me just hide the selection so I see it a little bit better. I think, yeah, almost black. It makes it a bit more easier to read. And I wanted to give some kind of texturing to these. The pants and the shirt. Let's see what we can do. I don't know if this is the right brush, but let's try. Just to indicate that it's maybe like a rougher fabric. Actually, I'm just gonna do it on another layer, it makes sense. Because otherwise, I will destroy everything. Let me hide the selection. Maybe here in these folders I have something. Let's try with these. It's too much, but if I lower the opacity, oh, it's still too much. Oh, the flow went down, and not the opacity. Okay. Don't know if it's visible, but it's at least adding something. I don't need much, just to indicate that they're different fabrics. Okay, I think that does the trick. I want to have the boots even darker. Not that much, maybe I will just use this one. I can control it a little bit better. Maybe, yeah, okay, that will work. Okay, I think I like this version. I'm gonna take the base and just move it to the side. Because I would like to try, because this is like dark purples, so I would like to try something completely desaturated and actually like grays, like dark grays, and maybe try with the hint of a color. Let's see. Oh, actually, I could copy the skin layer as well. moving? What's moving? No? Okay, yeah. Okay, that's working much better. So I will try with something more desaturated and darker. And I'm actually thinking to... Oh, my saturation is too low. There you go. Maybe on this one there's the sleeves and trousers could be darker than the coat. I could try something like that. So yeah, no need to go crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna get these parts over here. And the trousers. And the coat could be like a lighter color. I think I want the sleeves even darker, so these one can be slightly darker too. Okay. Yeah, this one could be a bit darker, not too much, something like that, yeah. And this one as well. Okay, now I'm gonna draw the boots, and I think I'm gonna grab the same color but have it desaturated. And I like the idea of the boots being very dark. Oh, I haven't saved in so long. Okay. Okay, so think I'm gonna do the same that I did before, and I'm just gonna darken these parts of the coat so it's easier to read. Make it darker than the trousers, otherwise it will be confusing. Let me save again. And on this one, maybe like I like the idea of the zipper at the center. I'll try with like a more silvery color. Oh, I think my cat is screaming for food. So I'm gonna just do these, couple of other things. Then I'm gonna go feed her, otherwise she will kill me and eat me. Oh, maybe the decoration could stop midway instead of going all the way down. So one idea that we had was to give him like a color, like something on his persona, like either some part of his clothes or maybe his hair will be of a color, and we were thinking maybe purple, but we are not sure. But I'm gonna stick with the purple idea for now, and then we can change it. I'm just thinking about what could be the purple detail, because I don't want to add too much color. Maybe even like the trim, something around here could be. I don't think I like that too much. Maybe like these decorations could be slightly purple. That could be nice. But still with the silver zipper, and maybe has some decorative elements here as well. Just to try something different. I think I'm gonna give it the full line here, so we can evaluate with the rest of the team what is the look that we prefer. Yeah, okay, I don't mind this look. I want to add some silver here as well. I think something like that is really slick. Yeah, I don't mind this one. Nice. Just going to very quickly add a hair color. Because we were thinking for him to have dark hair with also there add a tint of purple, like a dark purple. So I'm just gonna quickly add that so then I can show it to the team and see, because I like the idea of him having very dark color. Of course now it's not looking as dark because I have the line art there. So I'm just gonna do something like this so it's more visible. Maybe like adding the eyebrows. Yeah, just something very quick just to give the idea. But I think, yeah, the dark hair is the correct decision, I think. Okay, I really like the gray look. I think the trousers and sleeves could be even darker. Maybe I can add, as I did on the other one, I can add some texturing and this time I make it darker. Oh, too much. Let's make it 10%. Still a lot. But it's, I don't know why it's putting down the flow instead of the opacity. Oops. Okay. Am I doing something or? Can't see. Is something happening here or? Oh no, it is. Okay, it keeps changing the flow and opacity. Maybe it's the brush or so. So let's stay away from that. Okay. Now it should work. And I'm gonna add a few highlights as well, because otherwise I lose too much detail. And gonna erase some of it, and maybe these. Can you? Okay. These parts. I will try to make them even darker. I think that works just to show a little bit better the legs. Okay. I'm now thinking of doing a version, maybe next time, with like some kind of color attached to this coat. I think that would be fun, because I just saw this sketch that I did and I like the high color, so that could be something to try. Actually, I'm too curious. I want to try it right now. I'm just gonna sketch it really quickly. Because I was imagining something that connects here. I think it will suit him really well. Yeah, I think that's another look that could work. And still maintaining these, like, this shape in the front. Just gonna add some line art, and maybe next time I can add it properly, but yeah, I think that makes it even more interesting. Okay, that could work. Nice, okay. Okay, I quite like this version with the high color. Lovely. I'm trying to think other color variations that could work for him, but maybe like an even darker one with everything is pretty much black. I could quickly just duplicate this one and try and make everything darker, basically. Especially the coat here. Let's see. If I do something like that, because I think that looks really nice. I'm just gonna correct the newly added color and just make it the same shade. Okay. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think I like it. That darker shade works really well. Now you settled on the hair, but what about making only the sides gray on his temples? Oh, that's a nice idea. We are not like really settled on the hair. We are basically settled on the hairstyle. So these like vibe over here is the one that we want, but the colors is still up for debate. I think it looks good dark, but it's not a bad idea to add a few gray sides. I don't know if there's maybe any like lore reason for why he wouldn't have that, but I mean, I can easily try it right now, because there's there's already something going on. I'm gonna try and make this one darker, and maybe I can try to maybe hide a little bit these. That's on the line art layer, and add some gray parts, why not? As I said, I don't know if there's maybe reasons for the lore, because in this game the society is very advanced on the genetics, so they basically try to create perfect people. So if they would consider maybe gray hair not something perfect, and this character being from like high society, he will not have gray hair. But I'll have to check that out, and as I said, there's nothing wrong in putting down ideas, because if maybe this could sparkle a new idea. Maybe it's not like gray, maybe it's like dark and a black or dark purple like we were thinking at the top, and maybe on the sides is more like you have a few lighter parts, and instead of gray maybe they are lilac or something like that. So that could be an idea. I'm gonna give it a few highlights here. Actually, let me try with the purple looking highlights just to see. I think that looks great. But yeah, this was just to put down ideas for the visuals of the character. As I said, we are still writing who he is exactly, and like the implications that he has on the story and the relationship with the main character. And I think those decisions will probably have some impact on the visual side as well. But I really like the design of the long coat. I think that's the way to go, really, because it really makes him look like, and also it looks like a uniform, and he being like someone from the government. I think that really helps that idea, and it sustained their idea. So I really like it. And for the colors, I think, yeah, going with the blacks, darker grays, and a few details of color. It's working pretty well. Yeah, just looking at these, and I'm so happy that random sketch that I did like a couple of years ago, it was actually like already the right direction. Really happy about that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Yeah, it's 6:30, so I'm gonna go feed my cat before she eats me. But yeah, pretty happy with the result. I think next week I would really like to work a bit more on this one, but I think I still have a few characters that I need to sketch, and I'm using the time during the streams to put down these ideas, and at some point I will have to go back to a few of these and polish them up a little bit, because these are, of course, just the initial rough sketches, but still pretty useful for the team and to understand what's working. Yeah, pretty happy with this. Let me save, because otherwise I will forget. Saving, okay, nice, done. Okie dokie. Thank you everyone so much for sharing this time with me and keeping me company while I worked on this concept. It was really fun as usual, and I will stream again on Tuesday next week. I'll make sure to be on time. And I'll probably stream for 3 hours, so it will be a little bit longer. Probably I will be working on my project. Yeah, I have a few things that I want to do, and I think it will be environment. So yeah, loads of thumbnails. I think, yeah, it will probably be that. So it will be really fun and very relaxing for me, because I love drawing environments. So I hope to see you there, and thank you very much for stopping by. Just gonna leave my socials there. So yeah, cheers. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time at the next stream. Thank you. Goodbye.